I have an STD is gonna get a lot of views. A lot. It's gonna make a lot of money, but it's gonna get a lot of negativity. Why you and your man won't just get a place together to save on bills? Because I don't want to live with him. I feel like, why would a man? Oh, nothing. Just love how you bounced back. Hey, love. So, I'm on my way home, and I said I might as well just go ahead and do the Q&A while I'm in the car. All right, I already got all my questions pulled up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start from the bottom. And I hope y'all can hear me. I'm in the car. It's loud. So I knew everybody was gonna ask this. Two people asked this. How did you and PJ meet? I said this before in another video, I think, but I'm just go ahead and break it to you again. So I was at Ace check cashing down the street from my house, and he walked in and he was like, "Kia Bianca?" That's what he said. And I was like, "Yeah." Now I know when somebody called me Kia Bianca, it's because they knew me from my Instagram page, the page that they shut down. I had a big following on that page. So I'm like, oh my God, I don't look nothing like I be looking on IG. You in a hurry? Okay. So I was like, oh my God. And then he just stood there and we was just talking. He like, I know you from Instagram. And I'm like, oh, okay. I asked him what his IG name was so that I could look him up. He said it at the time, like J something. And I was like, oh, okay. We stood there, we talked for a few minutes, we was laughing, we had a good conversation, good vibe. And I remember his eyes being very, very pretty. I remember saying, dang, he got some pretty eyes. But he never hit on me. It was nothing like that. I left out first and I went in my car and I waited for him to come out because I liked him. He was cute. And then he got in his truck and he pulled off. He was in a big black truck at the time. He got in his truck and he just pulled off. Ain't say nothing to me, none of that. That was in 2020, May of 2020. In May of 2023, I'm scrolling through my DM and I see somebody say something about the check cashing place. So I'm like, what's this? So I opened up the message. Damn, I got here fast. That's my exit. I need to get over. So I opened up the message and it was him. And he was like, hey, I wanted to ask you out the day that we met at the check cashing place, but I had a little situation going on and I didn't want to be disrespectful to that and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, and he had been in my DM a few times and I didn't see it until I just happened to look through my requests. I was looking through my requests and I saw his message, and he had constantly said, hey, good morning, stuff like that. For like, he said it like maybe 4 or 5 times in those few years. How you doing and stuff like that. And I just didn't see the messages until I actually went looking for him. I wasn't looking for him, but I was just looking through my requests. And we just, that's the day we started talking, May 2023. We met in May of 2020. Somebody said, are you in love? Sometimes. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Sometimes. Not lately. Since I've been struggling. I don't want to get all into it and tell all my business because y'all be riding me hard. But since I've been struggling, things between us are not the same. He seems like he's giving up on me. Seemed like he giving up on me. Like I'm not the same person he fell for. No question. I love you bad. Thank you. I love you too. What is your dreams? I have multiple dreams, but One of them is I want to have the activity book. I want to drop an activity book twice a year. Just based around the holidays, for that year. So like from January to June, it'll be like, Easter pictures and Easter questionnaires and crossword puzzles and word searches and winter stuff and just New Year's like resolutions and goals and just trying to accomplish short-term goals, journaling, coloring, just everything, math pages. Remember we used to do like those 60-second math pages in elementary? I want to put a couple of those in there. I just want a big activity book. Some old geometry pages, like just stuff to refresh our mind. And then from July to the end of the year, it'll be like, holiday themed, Halloween pictures, color pictures, and Christmassy and New Year's, just I don't know if you get it, but that's one of the dreams. I also wanted to open up a dog wash station where you could just come in, wash your own damn dog, and leave. Because we don't have that nowhere here. I see some YouTubers, I've seen a few YouTubers where they've like pulled up at places, washed their dog and left, but we don't have that here. We got PetSmart and they wash your dog. And I've seen times where the dog was strangled, so they're trying to come up with different ideas and stuff. But if you can wash your own dog, then that'd be cool. But I just want to open up a little shop like that. I also want a hair takedown business. It's a luxury business where you just pull up to get your hair taken down. If you got braids or an updo, ponytail, locks, anything like that, I'll take your hair down, wash your hair, blow dry it, send you on your way. Or you can come in and get a wash and blow dry, before you have to go get your hair done for like, $50, $60 or something like that. I also want to buy a house. I've never owned a house. I've never pulled off the lot with a new car. I want to have money in the bank. I want to be successful enough that when I do have problems, financial problems, it doesn't break me. I'm at a point now where every time I have a financial problem, it breaks me. Like, it breaks me down. And like, I was just starting to get back on my feet, and I've had so much, help and love and prayers. And then I get hit with court fees and courts and a high balance on my rent again. And I just want to have money in the bank behind me, because I know life happens, but I'm never prepared when life does happen. So that's one of my dreams. It's just to be prepared. One of you asked, I remember if I wanted more kids. No. I raised my kid. It was very hard. I always worked hard and paid my bills, but I always kind of like I just now am starting to get hit with all of these issues. In my past life, in the past, if I had gotten hit with these issues when I was raising D, I would have completely failed. Way worse than I did this time, because I was actually raising my daughter by myself. And even though I had always had steady income, I've always worked, I've always had a job, I never came across a problem. I never had a problem. Every time my car broke down, it was income tax time, or my dad card. Like, I never struggled the way I did now. So no, I don't want more kids. I never wanted kids, to be honest. My daughter is a blessing, but having kids was never like a big goal of mine. It was never something that I thought about doing. My daughter is the same way. She don't want kids, so I doubt if I even have a grandbaby. The girl don't want no damn kid. The girl don't like kids or doo-doo. She don't like doo-doo. She refused to change the litter box. She won't touch the litter box. Every time she hears, she just walk right by it like, I'm not touching that. I don't like doo-doo. She don't like doo-doo. Like, she don't like doo-doo. So, no kids. And then if me and PJ decide to get married one day, big if, his daughter is 18, my daughter is 18. The way we met up, it just seemed like it was meant to be. It seemed like we had so much in common that it seemed like God prepared us in life to be with each other. Like, our daughter's birthday is 30 days apart, and they're both 18, and both their names begin with D's, and me and him both have CDLs, and we have literally, like, we've been in the same places, worked at the same places, and just never met each other until 2020. So I just feel like, no kids. I don't want them. I went on and on, but I don't want kids. I'm happy just trying to focus on myself now, my health, and getting my finances in order. I'm tired of struggling. When did you lose your virginity? I was 18 to my daughter's father. Do you want, dreams for 2025. In 2025, hopefully I've, coming up on this, I don't know if I've said this before, but, I went into 2023 behind. Not 2023. I went into 2024 behind. Very behind. I told you the story a million times. I didn't get my bonus pay from the jobs. They just kept playing me from the dealerships. They kept playing with me with money. My car was breaking down. I got that letter from the IRS. I don't get taxes, so I had to pay the IRS, fix my car. I couldn't pay my rent. I came into this year with a near eviction. Like, they was sending me papers and I had to catch myself up because I was still working. But I don't want to go into this year behind, and it's only a few weeks from that. So I'm gonna go into the year behind unless I move. I either have to move or somehow, catch up within 2 weeks, and I'm not gonna be able to do that. I just have to be realistic with myself. My dreams for 2025 is to be in front, not behind. I hopefully want to own a house by next year, my own house, and I know that's a big goal. I want to get more cleaning contracts. I want to see maybe 20K in followers and subscribers, 20K in subscribers maybe. And I want to successfully continue to lose weight. That's what I want for 2025. And I want my family to be healthy and happy and not going through what we went through this year. These are from my girl. Hold on. These are all from my girl Jaden on YouTube. Her name is Vibin' with Jaden, JADYN. So follow her. She is so cute, and she's a twin, and her twin name is Jada. Jaden and Jada. I might be wrong, and I don't want to be wrong, so I apologize if I'm wrong. But I know Jaden, she's so sweet, so she asked a few questions. Dang, where'd it go? She asked, is D loving college? No. She hates it. She don't want to do it. She don't like it. It's clearly not for her. She's already dibbled and dabbled into a new business. She just doesn't like it at all. How does it feel to have a car again? So good, girl. It feels so good to not, the best thing is to not have to ask for a ride, depend on everybody. When I had to depend on PJ, that's when our relationship started to strain. I knew it. I felt it. He felt it. Which is crazy because if he needed anything, I don't know. I wouldn't make any of my loved ones feel out of place if they needed me. And I never have, and I never will. People have lived in my home. People have used my car. I never make people feel out of place when they need me. And when I needed him and my dad and everybody, I felt like I was a bother. I felt like I was a burden. I felt bad about myself. How's your relationship with God? It's good. It's growing. It's just starting to grow. Like, I'm to a point now where when I talk to God, I can actually hear him talking back to me. There was a time where I would talk to God and I would be so mad because I felt like he wasn't listening, or he don't hear me, or I'm always being ignored. I always felt like that growing up. I was always bullied and stuff. So I used to be like, God, please just let me go to school one day and have nobody mess with me. And I would get bullied on the bus, at lunch, on my way home, all day, every day. And I would just be like, why aren't you listening to me? But now I would say our relationship is pretty strong. I talk to him all day now, all day, all throughout the day. I fear him bad. And my fear for him and love for him has made me change a lot of my ways. Like, I'm not even the same person I was earlier this year, just because of how much I've grown to love and fear him. Mental health. She said, how is your mental health? I don't know. I feel like if I wasn't going through so much at one time, it would be easy to deal with one thing. Like, if I was poor, I would be struggling to not be poor. But being poor and losing 5-6 people this year, I have to say, stop saying 5-6. So my grandma, Red, BB, my cousin, Greg, Nate, 6 people this year. Mentally, I'm not as strong as I used to be, especially because the people who I love the most, it just doesn't seem like they have been supportive. So I don't want to ask for support, because you're not supposed to ask people to support you at your lowest points. You just expect them to do that. And I don't know if I've had that. So mentally, I sometimes feel alone. And you make me feel better talking to you, and just, I don't know, the overflow of love I get from my friends on YouTube, from the writers, is special and better than what I've had. I wanted to end it all. Because I think after my cousin was murdered, I think that was probably the lowest point in my life, because I was still dealing with, losing my grandmother. Losing my grandmother and losing Red, and then my cousin get murdered. I wanted to end it all. I remember trying to pick the camera up, girl. And every time I would just start talking, I would cry. I was ready to go, just to not feel the pain. But it'd be easier to deal with one thing if you didn't have to deal with everything. Like, my health sucks. My body hurts because I've gained so much weight this year. I feel like, why would a man? Oh. I feel like, I did not know y'all was gonna make me cry. I feel like you came into this relationship one way, and now you're a completely different person. Why would you expect somebody to not feel differently about you? I've easily gained 40 pounds, and And this year, it's not just because of depression. It's because I'm not working as much. I'm not walking as much. I'm not doing as much as I was when I was cleaning the dealerships. I used to come home every day with 16,000 steps or more or less, around that number. And so I was always able to stay at a certain weight, like maybe 230, 240. And I was good at that weight. I'm going to insert some pictures. I was good at that weight, but the weight I'm at now, I feel bad. Like, I feel my back hurt, my knees hurt, my feet hurt, my shoulders hurt, everything hurt. So on top of dealing with physical pain and death and being poor, sometimes I just want to end it all. I'm not even gonna lie. But I can't. Because I'm struggling now. Can't imagine how my daughter would struggle without me, So, Miss Janine said, what do you find the hardest filming? I said I wasn't going to say everybody's names, but I ended up saying people's names already. What do you find the hardest filming for YouTube? The hardest filming, stuff like this, like emotional stuff where I have to cry. Being transparent about financial issues is so hard because people down you. They think you're doing it for bad intentions, and it's not like, here I am sharing a story. I'm sharing my life, just like everybody else do. But because I don't have a lot, because I'm messed up, it just looks like people just see it differently than what it is. And I hate that. So I would say filming anything emotional. I remember crying about my cousin's murder, and somebody came in the comments and said, I'm so sick of seeing this bitch cry. Like, so it's hard to film your struggle, and unfortunately that's the path I chose. Sue, she asked, how's your relationship with your mom? I don't know. We're not close. I love her. I don't know. We don't have like really a relationship. We don't see each other often. We talk a few times a week. She'll text me, I don't know. We just not where we should be, because there's just a lot of pain there. She just wasn't a good mom. And she's not the type of person that apologizes. She's not the type of mother. I had one of those, the product of the 80s moms, I guess you would say. She was born in the 70s, but she grew up in the 80s. So I just got one of those moms who idolize their son and call their daughter bitches and stuff like that. She's not like that now. Since she's been clean, she's not like that. But she's still mentally not there. Like I can be like, Ma, I messed up and I ain't like, okay, for instance, I'm getting to a point now where I'm about to go into the new year with a high balance on my rent, right? So I'm telling her, like, if I end up having to move, like, can we come stay with y'all? Y'all got a new house. It's a big house, lots of room. We'll only be there for about a month or two. I got money. I have money coming in, so it's not like I'm going to be there, for a long time. She straight said no. I said, damn. My daddy said we're going to do the best that we can do to make it happen, and she straight said no. Why not get more cleaning contracts? You didn't lose the business. You just lost the contracts. It's a good question. I think after I lost those contracts, I just got discouraged. And it's hard to see where other people coming from, but going out here, hitting the pavement, looking for cleaning contracts while you're going through death, it just was real hard. Like, I didn't want to. There were days I didn't want to shower. There were days I didn't want to get out the bed. There were about a week at a time where I wouldn't even leave the house. Like, PJ would have to force me to get out of the house because I just wanted to be under the cover in the bed. But I do plan on trying to get back into the cleaning business. It was just real hard this year. And I'm not trying to have excuses, but damn, this year beat my ass. How many siblings you have? I have 2 brothers. My favorite brother is 36. His name is Dante. Well, his name is Craig, but we call him Dante. And that's his middle name. And I grew up with him. He's my buddy. That's my homie. My other favorite brother is 22. He just turned 22 December 2nd. He's the one that lived with me. That's my baby. He's like my son because when my mom, that's why when people be like, why don't you have your kid, this kid, you got the boy in your house and this, they're like my babies. Like, leave them alone. They doing the best they can. They're helping. They not sorry. They not lazy. They do a lot. But he was born when I was 15 and he was born on crack. So I've been taking care of him. I took care of him my whole life. When my mother left to be with her dude, he was still in high school. He came here and stayed with me. That was 5 years ago? He's been with me ever since. And even when we were growing up and we were all in the same house, he was always my baby. He was just always my baby. Do you have any degrees? No, I don't have any degrees. I tried college online. I actually could have finished, but I'm not interested in college. And that might be how my daughter is, because there's just no interest in it. We just want to be entrepreneurs. And I think when I started the cleaning business, it pushed her and me more to do more when it came to business. But I have lots of trades. I went to school to be a contractor, STNA, a teacher, and by teacher, not a real teacher, like daycares and preschool. And then my CDL, and what else do I got? Like, I take a program in a second. Like, ooh, let me take this program. So I've taken multiple programs to do, like, certain stuff. And sometimes I've done it, like renovating houses. That's another one of my big dreams. I always wanted to renovate houses. And I wanted to have a little channel where I would renovate a house and rent it out, stuff like that. That's another dream. So I took a contracting class. It was something else I did. Because I remember going to school. Why was I in school? What else did I do? If I think of it, I'll bring it back up. Do you have any resolutions? Yeah, my New Year's resolution for next year. I think I already covered it, but I just want to lose weight. I want to get my credit together so I can buy a house. And, grow my YouTube channel. What do you want for Christmas? Okay, Jess. Don't get mad at me, y'all. Don't get mad at me. But every time some of you do something for me, if you send me money or something, you'll be like, spend this on you. Do something for you. Go take yourself out to eat. Go buy yourself an outfit. Go get your hair done. Go do this. I always pay my bills. That's what I want for Christmas. If you want to give me something for Christmas, send me $1 to my Cash App. Kia Bia Bo Bia. And I'm gonna put it on my bills. My balance, Maybe I'll, you know, put myself ahead, you know, put myself ahead. That's what I want for Christmas. I don't want to be broke. I don't want to be poor no more. I know y'all ain't no miracle workers because I'm fucked up. And I'm not dry begging. I'm wet begging. I'm wet begging. If you want to give me something for Christmas, cash. Hit up my Cash App so I can pay my motherfucking bills. That's what I want for Christmas. No gifts, no nothing. Everybody always like, do something for you. Why you never do something for you? Cause I got bills. I got bills. I'm too fucked up to spend money on anything. That's why I know I be seeing like y'all like for Vlogmas, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. All these ideas, they're great. I can't build a gingerbread house, y'all. I ain't got no money to buy the gingerbread. I ain't got the money to buy the gingerbread. Okay? You want me to draw you one? I will draw you a gingerbread, but I truly don't have it. Like, I truly don't have it. I be fucked up. I'm sorry. Eye candy. How to get monetized. I did a few videos on these. I think the best way to work monetization, don't laugh, is to, I did it by telling my drama, I did it by telling my business. And then I had to die it down. I don't have to dial it down because I shouldn't care what people think, but I do. But consistency and catchy ass captions. If I caption this video, I have an STD, it's gonna get a lot of fucking views. A lot. It's gonna make a lot of money, but it's gonna get a lot of negativity. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm gonna try to caption this one a certain way to show you what I mean. Like, my man don't love me no more, or I don't think he love me anymore, or something like you have to like. And I'm not saying that he don't love me. That man love everything about me. He just, okay. Yeah, so I think to get monetized, you have to be consistent and you have to have really catchy, like you have to be trendy, kind of like if something is trending, jump on it. You kind of got to go viral. That's how I feel like. I feel like everybody who get monetized has some type of viral video somewhere in their archives, and mine was first the repo video and then eviction and then eviction part 2. I made so much money during that time and I got monetized. Not a question, but a comment. Have you seen a doctor about that cough? It sounds terrible. Miss Lindsay. No, I don't feel like I need a doctor. I have smoker's cough. Girl, I have smoker's cough. I was a smoker, and every time I get a cold, it just takes me a really long time to get over the cough. I already know what it is. Yeah, so that's pretty much what it is. Nothing, just love how you bounced back. You made, this is Miss Michelle, the Michelle Show. You may not think so, but you were a true inspiration. Thank you so much for thinking of me like that. But because I'm still like going through hell, thank you. Thank you so much. It's every time somebody tell me that I'm an inspiration to them, I just be like, me? You think I'm an inspiration? Like, I don't know. I still got, I still got stuff going on. I do feel like I'm going to get out of this. I know for a fact I'm going to be out of this. I feel like next year I'm going to figure out this shit with the house or the move. I don't know, but I just got 2 weeks to figure it out, and I will. I know I'm going to be okay. I just have a lot of faith, and I don't know where I'm going to be, but I know I'm going to be okay. Like, I just have a lot of faith. Thank you for seeing me as an inspiration. I get that so often, and I just be like, how am I inspiring you when I'm just so messed up? But not always. Sometimes I'm more messed up than other times. Kids, dream car, house. Why not? I love you, girl. Been following you since you was cleaning the shops. Thank you so much. I miss doing that. If you've never seen those videos where I used to go to the store, the dealerships and stuff and clean, you can go check those out. Why you and your man won't just get a place together to save on bills? Because I don't want to live with him. But he's taking care of his grandfather. They talked about, working something out or whatever. That's not my business. I'm not in a hurry to live with nobody. I'm just not, I don't know. I'm just chilling. Like, I'm cool. I don't want to make it sound like so bad to where I'm saying our relationship isn't good or on good terms. Because the relationship is good. We have good times. He's my best friend. I can't even sleep when he's not beside me. But ever since I fell off, I have noticed that he just seems like things have changed. Things have changed. Like the pulling up with jewelry and new shoes and the gifts and the purses and all that stuff has stopped. And I feel like it should have, because I don't deserve any of that stuff. Don't buy me nothing. I just feel like I don't want to get too much into that. I don't want to get too much into it. But yeah, so I don't know. He's taking care of his grandfather at the house. I'm not even, I need to figure me out before I'm messed up. I'm messed up, y'all. Mentally, physically, everything. I don't want to put that on nobody. I can't be nobody's burden no more. I don't want to be anybody's burden. And no matter what, I'm gonna figure it out. Hopefully I can enter this new year with no debt. I got a check coming. Don't you hate when you got a check coming and you know everywhere it's about to be? Like everywhere it's about to be spent on? Let me keep going because I started to get a little sad. Do you want to get married? I used to. When me and PJ first started dating, I used to watch Say Yes to the Dress all the time just to get a feel of the type of dress I wanted. Somebody said you are so funny. You are so funny. You brighten my day. Thank you so much for just being you. You're welcome. I know you like purple, but do you have any other favorite colors? Miss Leisha Pam. I like all colors. I don't even think purple is my favorite. I just like purple. I love all colors. Black look good. Purple look good. Blue is good. Green is good. Pink is pretty. Like, I just like colors. How's your weight loss journey going? My weight loss journey is good. I feel like it's going good. I'm still losing weight. I try my best not to get on the scale, but I can feel a difference and I can see a difference by when I put my clothes on and stuff like that. I'm probably gonna go get on the scale today. Yeah. Do you have any plans for the new year? I have a New Year's Eve party every year. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it this year though, because if I'm about to go into this year with this balance, I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna take the money I got and I'm gonna move. I'm just gonna take the money I got and move because I didn't tell you about this, but I looked at a house, I looked at a place, and the rent is only $1,000 a month. It's big, it's spacious, it's pretty. It's just a duplex. So my cousin Mia is supposed to get the other side. And I'm like, if she get the other side, then yeah, it'd be easy for us to, I can, be by somebody I know. I don't have to be connected to somebody. Because in order for me to get, like, in my house from the back, you got to, like, go in the other house or in the basement. The houses is just connected weird. It was a gigantic house that they turned into a duplex. So you can kind of tell, like, I could easily go in the other house if I wanted to. I don't know. But it's a nice looking house. I'm thinking about going for it, but I just got so much stuff. Like, what would I do with all my shit? I have so much stuff. I would not have a room for the office. I wouldn't have room for the bike. I have a treadmill. I wouldn't have room for none of this stuff. I'm pretty gosh darn comfortable here where I am until I get ready to buy a house. That was my goal for what? One of these years, I said I was going to stay in this house until I was able to buy me a house. Shit just keep happening. Is that it? Let me see. What y'all do? Dreams, kids, marriage, deed, mental health, degree, cleaning contracts. So I think that's it. That's everything. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for riding with me. And yeah, thank you for sitting here listening to me. I don't know how long this is going to be. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for riding. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Be easy on me in these comments too, because I know I done got emotional. I done said a lot of stuff I probably shouldn't have said. I might edit it all out. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. I just don't be feeling like dealing with the comments. But at this point, I just don't care. Say whatever you want. It is what it is. Okay. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, love.